Oh my. Remember when I said we're gonna kill that whole town? I wasn't joking. We're gonna do it. You know why we're gonna do it? Because I'm a bad man. I've got all the weight I can carry, which is a problem. Because now I have to go sell stuff. So, yeah, this is the part of the story where the lone wanderer, rather than finding out where the mutants came from, decided to deal with the people who weren't so nice to him. Because I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I may be wrong, but I think the reason the Raiders never dealt with Shady Sands was because I dealt with the Raiders right off the bat, because I was like, fuck them, I've got guns. I've got guns. I can do some good. I'm a good man. I'm a gunman. That's what gunman does. Wait till noon, wait till noon. It's March 2162. Alright, here we go, here we go. He doesn't have anything worth oh, he has money. Never mind. Give me that. No, I want all of them. Need all your mutant coin. Muty coin! Trick or trade. Yeah, I realize I shouldn't be using a energy pistol right now because I have no fucking skills in it. It's just a bad idea. I can do a lot of good and a lot of bad in this setting. Trying to see if there's a lead on where this missing death is. No. Uncle Slappy. I think I'm standing way too close to this lady. I'm standing like an inch away from her. Hand on hip. Just like, ah! And she's like, oh, okay. Give me your money. I need it. All right, here we go. I know library money has a lot. Their library has a lot of money. Library lady has a lot of money. What do you have in the way of books? This library runs on the Audible principle. Pay for something that is and should be free. Let's see, which one? First aid, scout, guns and bullets. I'll take all of them. That's 10,000 money. Let's see how many I can get. I can get a few. In fact, I'm willing to bet I could get all of them. With all this insane loot I've got. Yeah. Funk. They're a good train. Yes, they are. Nothing but thanks. See, I've got my Assalto Shotguno, which will do good for now. I've got my money, and now it's time to read a bunch of books. read. Well, it's a magazine. It's a periodical. It's getting dark in the library. I'll be that last guy out. She's like, sir, we're closing up for the day. And I'm like, meh, 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 meh. Tell it to someone who cares, Marion. See, small guns, 138. That's the stereotype of a librarian, by the way. When librarians will say Marion, like, what a Marion, they're talking about the stereotype of Marion, the librarian, which is like cardigan sweater and has the glasses on a chain. That's Marion the librarian. So when librarians say that, that's who they're talking about. I have a master's degree in libraries. Well, Masters of Library Informational and Archival Sciences. I'm an archivist. I'm an archivist. That's where my certs and training are in. So, yeah, I know how to read books, and I know how to recommend them. I can help you do research and stuff. Alright, time to continue to purge town. I mean, this town is just going to be lots of loot for me. Greetings, town. I bring you violence. Oh, man. It's freaking out the soundtrack. Hey, you! Stop! No! Am violence. Uh-oh. There we go. Bye-bye! Wow, he's not dead. Now he is. Joy! Remember, everyone is essentially XP. Everyone and everything. Yeah. There's nothing in the jail. At least from what I can remember. Sorry, I'm drinking a Coke. It's Talk Morbid. See, if you start yelling at people, like here, Doc Morbid kills people horribly. He's a bad man. He's a very bad man. He cuts people into food. Doc Morbid runs down there. I learned this the first time. I thought this guy was just a shitty doctor. I didn't realize this guy was an actual monster. And then I started a fight with him the first time I played this game, and he ran down there. And I was like, what's he doing? And then you go down there and you see that it's this horrible fucking... Yeah, see, he keeps trying to come back up. See? Arg, he says. And he'll run every time. See, and then you're in combat, and then he'll come right back up. I'll show you down there. Down there, the lab area is pretty crazy. Now, at low level, this dude's bodyguards will wreck your shit every day. I like how he's just got, like, pliers as a doctor. The guy's a shitty doctor, even by Wasteland standards. Well, a rock. He has rocks. Rocks and grenades. Well, come on down to PG Blastaway's Rock-Orium. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got the angry little midget person. That's his assistant. His name is Gretch. Who is fucking bulletproof. Well, ish. Gretch, who is almost out of ammo. Cooler filled with chunks of organs and body parts. Oh, it's locked. Well, la-di-da. Oh, I'm bypassing the lock. I'm sorry, but nope, this is gonna happen. You accidentally set off the trap. Nothing. Yeah. Iguana on a stick. Is it? This is where you can realize that Iguana Bob is a monster. Some of you already would have pieced that together regardless. I mean, some guy with a bountiful selection of meat products in the apocalypse is probably not up to savory things. Let's say that. He's got some meat sweepings and probably not a very genuine person. Oh yeah, here we go. Children of the Cathedral. That's just barter, friend. Children of the Cathedral, eh? Goodbye. There is no place for religion in my world. Edgy fedora wearing atheists. Oh my god. Can you imagine if neckbeards were a faction in a post-apocalyptic game? If neckbeards were like their own faction in a post-apocalyptic future. They wear like... Oh man, this is going to be a tough fight. It's going to be that general store. Hello there, citizen. I require your things. Cat's paw, that's mine. Good day, sir. Thank you for your compliance. I appreciate you. No, it's not going to let me read that here, is it? Fine. Well, I'm going to enjoy myself one way or another. Alright, this is where it's going to get crazy. Gotta kill Drake something Darkwater. Darkwater. I'm the sheriff of this shithole. My aim is blocked. Shit. No. So there's the there's a lot to steal in here, because this is a general store, and the guy runs it as a general store / law enforcement bureau. I'm gonna shoot that guy over there in the sweater. I'm sorry, but that's necessary at this point. I'm just gonna wait. He's waiting to get all his turns in. Uh-huh. Oh, shit. A spear would be pretty nasty, a post-apocalyptic weapon. One is the loneliest number. Oh. Ow. Next. Killian Darkwater. There was a show when I was much younger called Pirates of Darkwater. I don't know what that show was about, but my friend down the street would always be watching it. Dog tags, because part of his backstory is like his great-grandpa was the founder of this here damn town and was also a soldier that emerged from the apocalypse and went around looking for stuff and not really important. And, hi, I'm here to fuck you up. Did you know that? Just because you're standing there. I hit you for 32 hit points. You don't have any left. And now you're inside out. What do we got? Oh, yeah. See? It's a general store. All of this is yours. The world is yours. Yeah, I'll take the bombs. Man, imagine bartering in the post-apocalypse. Yeah, how many bombs to the donut? I would like one of your fresh-baked donuts. I just need... All I've got is dynamite. Do you have change for dynamite? Alright, now I have to get out of here, run back to the hub, trade my dynamite for bucks. I have such a high ballistic skill, though, for small arms that this part's going to be easy. However, I'm at the point of the game where I really need to put points into lasers or big guns, and lasers are where it's at. Because big guns, I never find the ammo. Oh no, what is it? This again. Fucking hate red scorpions. I'm just disengaging. You can go away. I'm just looting. Come on. I'm just looting a hapless town I'm murdering. I don't deserve this. They can kill you in a pack because you get poisoned, and that just does compounding damage over time. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Time to leave. Yeah, let's go to downtown. Use the library. Good day, librarian. Just walk in with a grenade in your hand. Hi, I'd like to see a reference desk, please. That's what I worked in the library, reference desk. I also worked the front desk for a while. Why can't I not read this? Still have no idea what this is. Every librarian works front desk, but I worked reference desk, I worked front desk. I worked all the desks. I was a great librarian, actually. It's just libraries are run by fucking morons. I hate to say that, but they are. A lot of public libraries are run by people who are massive, massive idiots. Let's see. Scout handbook. I could probably use that scout handbook to stop running into shit in the wilderness. Guns and bullets, first aid. Yeah, let's use Dean's Electronics. There we go. Like, I worked at a library that spent its technology grant that it applied for on 3D printers, and we didn't have basic computers that worked. And then we spent we got another grant, and we spent that money on Alienware computers because it would, quote, draw in the kids. And it did, because free Alienware computers you can use will draw in anybody. The problem is that those people don't support a library. They tend to be young and not have jobs, and they don't vote. So when we ran out of funding, they essentially said, suck it, more or less. And didn't help us. I mean, that's the kind of shit they did. They spent a fortune on that stuff, and then later defended it as we did the best we could with what we had, and nobody believed them. And that's more common in libraries than you'd think. A lot of really stupid technology expenditures. When e-readers were new, we bought those full price, and then when they were all broken, we had no warranties or replacement plans for them. When iPads were the new thing, we bought those full price, and then when they were all broken, everyone just kind of shrugged and didn't know what to do. They bought a lot of stuff that was not replaceable and added no real value to the library's services, and then when it was gone, we realized that the people making these decisions have no idea about resources and technology, but they go to these conferences all the time that talk about the benefits of enhanced technological resources in a library and prestige and so on. And they don't know what they're doing, so they go to conferences that use buzzwords, and they repeat the buzzwords until they feel good. I mean, I hate to say that, but it's absolutely true. I've spoken with other library professionals, people I went to school with, and I'd say 1 in 10 of them is still working in a library or archive. Most of them have moved on to record keeping in corporations or anything else where, you know, wasting money and people's time and resources is not allowed. And they feel much more fulfilled in what they do. Also, they make more than $5 an hour. See, the other problem with public libraries, the other thing, is that in 2007-ish, there was supposed to be a... I'm just reading books in the middle of the street. In 2007-ish, right before the economy tanked, there was a prediction that a lot of libraries were going to be hitting such a point. Let's see, where am I with science? My science is now 72. Sweet, that's kind of good. Energy weapons is really low. I mean, see that? That's why I suck at this thing. Outdoorsman's now 61. This is pretty handy. Gambling is 94. I'll be increasing that. Yeah, let's see. Doctor and first aid, those need to be upgraded in a bad way. But yeah, the energy weapons is absolutely pathetic right now, and I need to do something about that before I start using them. But yeah, The other thing is, well, like I said, in 2007, there was going to be a huge shortfall in libraries and library staffing. It was predicted like 26% of library staff would just retire within the next few years, and they needed people. So all these schools opened up library programs. In fact, I want to say like 40 schools opened up masters of library programs, but the American Library Association didn't keep track of really how many schools opened up library programs. So there was a massive overfill of library programs. I mean, massive, and it ended up saturating the market, because the other thing is all the people who should have retired didn't. And those people who did not retire, and this is kind of sad, all those people who did not retire were in higher levels of the library, and they basically were told that, hey, with less income coming in right now, with the economy being the way it is, you've got a zero-line budget. Your budget is not going to expand ever. You're going to have no money, and you got to make cuts. And rather than fight for the library and talk about how important it was to maintain the standard of services and all these other things, which some libraries did. Some libraries did that and said, how dare you fucking cut us? Would you cut a museum? Would you cut this? Would you cut that? And they shamed people. Ooh, keys. Yeah, they shamed people, more or less. Mr. Holland's Opus style just shamed people into, backpack. Yeah, I'll take that. They shamed people into, doing the right thing. And those librarians were very effective in what they did. They did not bow to, they didn't bow to the system. They said, fuck you, we're important. Can I wear the backpack? I forget. Or is it just a thing? That does nothing. Well, it has value. But a lot of libraries were like, well, can I keep my job? And, oh, Red Ryder BB gun, yeah. Shoot your eye out, kid. But a lot of the people just did whatever they could to keep their job, and said fuck the new generation. So there's this weird skipped generation, a lost generation of librarians that graduated and were told to do internships, so they did their internships dutifully. Oh yeah, there's that varmint rifle, that hunting rifle. It's 223. It's a good early gun. But yeah, they were told to do their internship. They were told to do all their stuff. They did their stuff. And they just kept being told, oh, we'll hire you if you do another 6 months. We'll hire you if you do another 6 months. We'll hire you if you do another 6 months. And I knew a lot of people got very tired of that and stopped working in libraries. A lot of my classmates at the school more or less just gave up. They realized they weren't going to get hired because everyone was fucking lying. And they were. They needed manpower. They needed volunteers. They're almost entirely volunteer driven nowadays. Which, if you want to know how that plays out, look at the libraries of England, where you have some library branches that are run entirely by volunteers, and these volunteers actually have no idea how to be librarians, so they're missing inventory. Like, inventory is absolutely missing right now, and books, research, all that, it's gone. It's just gone. It has been discarded and lost. Because you have volunteers who are trying to do a good job. They are, and there's nothing wrong with trying. It's just that they're volunteers. They have no education in it and were never trained. And that's how that goes. So American libraries have done more and more and more with volunteer. Small dusty box of some sort. Well, that's mine now. Yeah, American libraries have done this for a long time. Just use more volunteer staff instead of actual paid professionals who are trained in the field, or they don't educate their volunteers because that costs money. So, when that time came to welcome a new generation in, the older librarians more or less shit on them and strung them along. I know people who lost 2 or 3 years of experience, professional experience, in libraries. Because they went to libraries and said, "Can I get a job?" And they said, "Well, if you volunteer, that's a good thing." And they volunteered for 2 or 3 years, deferring their payments on their loans. And as they did so, they thought they were going to get a decent job, at least something that paid a reasonable amount of money. Maybe not a high-paying job. It's libraries, obviously, but something that had, like, health insurance benefits and full-time hours. And of the people who stuck with public libraries, I want to say that one of them had a library job that paid more than $20,000 a year and had benefits. Everyone else was still either a volunteer or a part-time basic person at $9 an hour. And yeah, that's why I'm not a librarian anymore. I went to a school, and I was hoping to do something with it, but still use the archivist training. I do a lot of records management in my current job, but I would not recommend being a librarian to anyone for any amount of money in the world right now. It's a thankless, useless job in American in Americana, especially public librarians. Tends to be run by people who have no idea what they're doing and are just trying to make it retirement. The few people who fight the good fight and dig their feet in and actually give a shit, those people are worth working for. If you can find libraries like that are like, fuck you, pay me. Fuck you, I'm worth saving. Fuck you, I'm awesome. If you can find people who are like that, absolutely, absolutely work for that library. You will not regret it. If you find one of those libraries, though, that has no idea what they're doing and they just want your money, or your time. They just want your time, and they're willing to pay you in that time with nothing. Walk away. You're worth more than nothing. I say that to people, and people think I'm crazy, but it's, yeah, you're worth more than nothing in the library world. Don't worry about it. I've had a few people who are aspiring librarians. They're going through school. They're like, Tex, I'm fucking sick of ramen. I've been in school for so fucking long. Am I going to get anything out of this? And my answer is depends, and probably not. And good luck. And I tell people good luck, not in a sarcastic sense, but you're going to need it. It's a field that's run by very, very, very ignorant people, which is sad. Because I would absolutely hope it wouldn't be, but it's the world, I guess. I should never be asked to speak at a library conference, huh? It's run by losers. Next question. So there's the doctor's bag. Doctor's bag you can do anything with, nearly. If you have the education in this game. Alright, let's do one of those. Ah, God. All right. There. Just keep buying books. Make yourself a monster. If you do that, if you take their camps and then you build up this pile of camps and then you do the books. Yeah, that's what you need to do. It's just get a big pile of books and read them. Because people don't realize the power of books and shit in Fallout. Because they're like, I'm just going to kill people till I got to level up. Well, yeah. Now, if you get the med kits and the med bags, you can do a lot of good. I'm gonna read all these books. There's nothing you can do to stop me. I will become wise. I will become wise! Look at that. So, my doctor skill, my first aid skill is now a 66, and my doctor skill is still low. Repair is at 67, science at 72. We're getting there. It's a good way to spend your money in this game, is just science and technology. Science and technology. It's a very good way to spend your money. In general. But yeah. I don't want to say I'm against libraries or anything. I just think that current public library administration in the United States is bad. And my view and my colleagues' views in it coming up and through librarianship is been embarrassing, to say the fucking least. And that we were given a very raw deal, but that's life, so. Hey, he'll take it. Nice. Wow, he's got belt-fed ammo. It's a good trade. But yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of other professions that are the same way. Where a circumstances prevented the old guard from doing their job. Because usually that's the case. It's not like, yeah, ha, ha, I'm going to doom them all. It's just usually, I want to say, a case of, hey, it's, times are rough. It's me or you. I choose me. I mean, my branch manager for the library was so fucking despised. She was so fucking despised that patrons hated her. The library patrons would, like, they thought she was a bitch. They thought she was crazy. And some of the shit she did was not good. Yeah, see, there's a lot of bad people in here. The skulls. Well, time to do a crack house cleanup. Oh, I don't have to shoot anybody. Why don't we rough someone up? Yeah, I don't think I have to kill anyone here. I remember. Some crazy guy has Cynthia held hostage. Yeah, I remember this. This is an easy way to get some XP. Wow. Hostage standoff. Loot. Everyone's made of loot. Alright. Yeah, whatever. 55 XP points. If you save her, though, you can make more. I don't think this town needs to die. Yet. I'm gonna go take out the big boy, though. The big boy here has a lot of money and a lot of nice things. He's like the local organized crime boss. I'm just gonna leave the hotel I'm gonna leave the hotel as the inheritors of the town. There's a bar called the Scum Pit. Nice. No weapons in here. I don't want any trouble with you, he says as he walks toward me. Oh well. Oh, now the whole town's angry. Yeah, Gizmo behind the desk. Holy shit. That guy knows how to fight. Alright. Guess I gotta kill the whole town now. I didn't wanna, but I guess I gotta. Ah, she says. But yeah, I know he's got some good shit. So let's take out the local crime boss, and if time permits, go burn down the Scum Pit. This ain't a kill everybody run. I know some people are gonna say, Tex, it's a kill everybody run. No, it's not. She was a crap stealer. Well, looks like she crapped out. If I remember correctly, that's a companion. That is dog meat. You have to wear the leather jacket, though. Well, I am wearing the leather armor, but I'm not wearing the leather jacket. I'll find one. If you wear that, the dog is like, you're my pal, and you're its pal. Because it thinks you're the owner of the place. Alright, time to save before we begin handling this problem. And we will, you know what? I'm gonna let the Scum Pit live. I am. You know why? And this is why it's smart. I'm gonna let the Scum Pit, I'm gonna let the bar and the hotel run this place now. That will be my gift to these people. You ain't getting away with that here. Seat's taken. Alright, fine. 20 hit points. There's one. There's two. I am more powerful than you are. Greetings, mortals. I am here to combat you. Ouch, he says. Oh. Suppose I ought to loot these guys. I mean, I'm not doing this for no reason. I'm doing this because of one small thing. I would have done the quest line here. But I rested in the wrong spot and the local cops came after me. God, it's like Rambo, isn't it? Cop had to just hustle the guy. Cops just had to be hustlers. 110 XP right there, baby. Alright, crab stealers. He's got a gun, she says. Madam, you could perhaps walk out of here a little faster. Or this. It's the inside-out gun. Like to play roulette. Have mercy. No. I will not. Remember when your police just couldn't leave a man alone who came into town to trade? A man who would have used your town for low-level XP and everything else. A man who had hope in his heart. Remember that? Well, now it's time to die. You chose this. I don't want any trouble with you. You're wearing armor like you're a tough man. I want trouble with you now. I ain't dying for this. Yes, you are. You are so dying for this. The people just joining this Let's Play, they're going to think that this is some sort of psychotic rambling channel. Which I'm not sure it isn't, but certainly is funny to think that. I mean, think about it. I've talked about the death of American libraries, where the perceived death, the future possibility of doom. Hold on a moment. Out of there, Mr. Gizmo. I'm here to kill both of you. First, your bodyguard. Because he pulls a gun out. He's got a Luger, if memory serves. It's a Luger or a Mauser. Broom handle. Look at that. That's a rough. Yeah, my bones. Oh, the bones. The bones. You're in the bone zone. Alright. I've learned my lesson. Don't go in the room. First of all, get all your hit points back. Second of all, pistol, kite. Third of all, one like bitch if need be. What do we got for ammo? Hit in the head for 1 hit point. That's bad. That's when you know you're dealing with somebody who's really fucking tough. Two hit points. Might as well just play the fucking Terminator theme. Look at that. Look at... Okay. Eyes. Thank God. Oh, man. How different would those Terminator movies have been if they had chosen somebody else? I know the rumor is that they were originally going to choose O.J. Simpson, and that, you know, they're like, oh, he's too friendly. He wouldn't be perceived as a killer, and blah, blah, blah. I've heard that story. I'm not sure how true that is. See, look. He's sitting behind his desk. The eyes. 69 hit points. The eyes. Look, see? He's got his 9mm Mauser. Got his morsels of meat. Who doesn't like a shotgun, huh? Oh, door is locked. 1 second. Alright, you can go over there and get him on, like, you can get him on record as, like, saying, I'm gonna kill the sheriff, and then you, like, prosecute him with bullets. Someone still cares about that bullshit. There's a lighter, and there's a bag. Ugh, what a shitty post-apocalyptic campaign of doom. Box of noodles, that's coming with me. Alright, here we go. I remember when I was playing Jagged Alliance and exploring that game, I found out a lot of funny shit in Jagged Alliance. Like where you can go underground in the mines and then you can find the bad dude's repository of money. It's shitloads of fucking money. It's all hidden underground. And if you take it, he gets so mad he sends you an email and he's like, you have 4 days to bring this back with interest. And I didn't. Jagged Alliance 2 is fucking hilarious, and I'm gonna play that after I beat Xenonauts, which I hope you boys are enjoying. Xenonauts. If you're not seeing the Xenonauts Let's Play, it's because YouTube has declared war on fun. A jihad against enjoyment. Because when you demonetize a video on YouTube, you also derank it. So, some days on Space Station 13, I've shot over 600 episodes. I will not even show up in the first 2 pages on a search return of Space Station 13. Because so many of them have been deranked because I swear a lot, you know, and that's fucking outrageous. Oh, man. Alright, so, Junktown fixed. Junktown has been settled. Settled Junktown just fine. You're welcome, Junktown. Glad I could help. Glad I could help, Junktown. Anytime. Now it's time to make some fucking money and buy some ridiculous things. Books, dumb. You can actually play a absolutely clinically. Oh, there's that leather jacket. I need that to go recruit dog meat, which I'm gonna do. But yeah, you can play an absolutely brain dead character in this game, which is hilarious. Can I have all the science books, please? God, yeah, it's too many. What about your caps? Give me your caps, bitch. You I'll take all your guns and bullets. God, they're expensive. Thank God I got all these people's belongings, huh? A box of noodles, pre-war flavor. Yeah, that'll work. All right, I'm gonna go get dog meat. I gotta get doggo, which is important. I'm gonna read my 3 books, and then you go get dog meat, and dog meat is a pretty good companion. Not much dialogue. Not Karth. Oh my god. I've thought about re-recording Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 for you boys and girls. If you were interested, because I put approximately a bajillion fucking hours into those. Okay, the first one, not the second one. For second one I played twice, good and bad. I wanted to see both outcomes. Yeah, that would be kind of a bitch to replay. Reason being that it would be a bitch to replay. They're gonna hit me with so many copyright hits for that just because of the soundtrack. It has a great soundtrack too. Oh, a group of guardsmen on patrol. That's cool. All right. Mm-hmm. Oh, what is it now? I want nothing to do with you, sir. I'm going on my merry way. Sir? I've just killed the whole town. Look, your shoe's untied, he yells. Sir, I have asked you very kindly. All right. I guess he just wanted a piece. Yep. And there's the dog. Dog is not my friend. Dog's not a bad companion for early in the game. It's probably gonna get murdered. Just because it's not wearing armor, and it's a dog. I mean, with like 8-foot tall super mutants, your dog's not gonna last that long. It is a hound. They are monsters. Just saying, I'm a monster because I killed the whole town. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing Knights of the Old Republic again, which I will probably do now that I thought about it. Oh, God. Next up is definitely gonna be the, oh my God, what do you want? I don't need anything. Actually, wait. Next up is probably going to be the quest for, probably going to be the quest for the Death Claw. I think that'll be the quest I do next. The old Death Claw quest. And then I will do, I know I just sold my armor. It's okay. Death Claw quest, and then I'll probably do the Brotherhood quests. So I'll do the quest for the glow, and I will do the quests for going into that and joining the Brotherhood of Steel, which is where I will gain access to power armor. And here's where I'm going to make some stupid money. And time to hold buttons down. Just hold buttons down while we have a chit-chat. Yeah. So, for those of you who are joining us just freshly today, remember I have a playlist page, and I have, God, 20-something, 2,000-something episodes of stuff. Large variety of it is Space Station 13, which I have played forever. But there's also some other things I have played. Some other games I've played. See, if you come in here every time you have like 1,000 coin or whatever, and hold this shit down, and you have a high enough luck, you just do this and end up making a shitload of money. Like, that's another thing that's funny is in Fallout New Vegas is you can get tossed out of every casino in that game. Fucking fantastic. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna go to the fancy gun dealer. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the fancy gun dealer. Then I'm gonna clean out some of these people. Yeah. Then after I do the Brotherhood stuff, I'll do the Boneyard stuff. Because that's just a lot of XP and good shit. I mean, that's like all around good shit. Assault rifle is tempting. So is that just 14mm because you can just drill people in the face with it. And it's pretty sweet. And he's also got the combat armor, which is awesome. If I remember correctly, this AK assault rifle thing takes 5.56. I want to say it does. All right, let's get back to that. All right, nope, just looking around, window shopping. Because the trick is range, all right? So the combat shotgun, as you can see, does 15 to 25 at range 22, right? The assault rifle does 8 to 16 at range 45. And it uses 5mm, which is just weird. So I think I'm going to retire the, combat shotgun. Some of you are going to rage. It's okay. It served its purpose. It's just not getting through the armor. Then I'm going to need to replace it with the 14mm pistol. Yeah. Because that's the world we live in. There. Need some 5mm. 5mm AP. Yeah. That's exactly what I need. Because the shotgun is not going through people at all. It's just like grazing the surface and pissing them off. So gonna need to fix that. I'm actually gonna come out on top on this by a lot. Being a pat rack helps. Tickle your there. Jesus. Still coming out on top. What? How much is this? That is a little more. The fancy armor. So let's go ahead and buy it. Oh yeah, I gotta do this in increments of 900. All right, there. All right, it's a good trade. So, up armoring, up weaponing. Yeah, Jagged Alliance is fucking hilarious. And it's a beautiful game. If you've not played Jagged Alliance 2, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, the 14mm pistol does almost as much damage as the shotgun. And it's gonna be a little better on AP to use. So I have AP rounds for that. And then I'm going to put AP rounds. Yeah, I think I've got 8. No, it's got JHP in it. Oh, it's being difficult. Fine. Uh-oh. Now I'm a monster. Yeah. Now I'm a monster. You know what? Let's see how much of a monster, right? Let's save somebody. Oh my. It's a room full of jerks. My armor has protected some of this. Jesus, but not enough. Can I hit him in the eyes? 42 damage. Holy shit. Dog, get in there. Dog meat's pretty robust, but it is not bulletproof. But it makes up for it in speed. Rough guard. Yeah, dog meat's gonna tear that guy apart. 18 hit points. He's like, I'm gonna use a stim bag. He gets up finally. Dog meat's gonna now tear into him. Knock him down. 34 damage to the eyes. These guys hit fucking hard. Dog meat's gonna help me fuck these guys up. $17 hit points. This guy may beat me to death. While dog meat gets in there. I mean, dog meat will just tear people to pieces, which is great. I'm gonna run out in the street. I'm gonna die. That guy's gonna beat me to death with his bare hands. Holy shit. Just talk about rough dudes in the post-apocalypse. Some guy kicks the door in wearing Captain Proton's space helmet, and he's like, "I will defeat you all!" And they're like, "No, that is not gonna happen. Let me tell you what's not gonna happen. Dog meat, come on, get over here. Thank you. We gotta let them have the first round of combat." Yep. There we go. I'm gonna step aside and let the dog do its business. I need to draw them out so I can actually shoot them. Jesus, these guys are really good at shooting. This guy. 17. Rough. This is a rough gang. Five hit points. Dead. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna switch that pistol, and I'm gonna aim for the face and the face only. I gotta give one more try, and then I gotta go do something else. It's been a rough day. Come on, dog. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? No, sir, I don't dance. I just, no. This guy's just like, let me see if that guy's still out there so I can punch him in the head. And this guy's like, I will follow for shotgun. Dog meat is following to murder. At this point, dog meat might get murdered. Alright. Aim shot. Eyes. 60 hit points. Eyes. Dead. 60 or 54 hit points. I gotta kill this guy. He's gonna murder me. I have to blind him. He's gonna kill me. Yep. Oof. What a tough game. Anyways, folks, I'm your host, Tex the Black Pants Legion, and I'll see you next time.